I've got 10 Christmas Minute to Win It games that you can play with items you either have on hand or you can get at your local dollar store. Hey there, Brittany Flammer here with videos all about budgeting and money saving tips for you and your family. The first Christmas Minute to Win It game is unwrapping a kiss, and the supplies you will need are snow gloves or oven mitts and Hershey's Kisses. Put on the snow gloves or oven mitt. See how many Hershey Kisses you can unwrap in 1 minute. And it is harder than it looks. Another variation of this game you could do, rather than using oven mitts or snow gloves, is to use toothpicks. Simply use the toothpicks to see how many you can unwrap. The person that unwraps the most in a minute wins. Second Christmas Win It to Minute game is Christmas Tree Stack. The only thing you need to do this is cups. We use 28 in our video. You can use as many as you want. People doing it can only use one hand, and they have to stack a pyramid in the Christmas tree and take it down so the cups are all back in one stack. The first person to do it in a minute wins without knocking it over. If they knock it over, then they have to start all over. Now, if you're using younger kids, you can hint and tell them how many they need for their base, or if they're older, you can let them figure it out for themselves. A little hint: if you're using 36 cups, you want to start with 8 at your base. If you're using 28, start with 7. Or 21 cups, then start with 6 at the base. Third game is Snow Shovel. For this, you need 2 bowls, a spoon, and a bunch of cotton balls. Put all of the cotton balls into one bowl. Put the spoon in your mouth, and you're not allowed to use hands. You move the cotton balls from one bowl to the next. The person that gets the most moved wins. If you do have younger kids like ours, they might try to cheat, and we let it slide since they were little. Did not specify that they had to do one at a time, so some of our kids did more at a time. You can choose what you prefer. The next game is Jingle Bell Box. For this, you will need an empty box of tissues and a belt or strip of fabric of some sort and a bunch of jingle bells. Now, we just pulled the tissues out of a box and cut some slits in the back of it and weaved a belt through it, or you could use a strip of fabric, whatever you have that works. Put all of the jingle bells inside the box, do up the belt or tie the sash, and the person has 60 seconds to shake out as many jingle bells as possible. And they might have to get a little bit creative to get them all out, but it's really entertaining. Fifth Minute to Win It game is Candy Cane Drop. What you need for this is tinsel or string or twine of some sort tied to chairs, as well as individual candy canes. Tie that tinsel between 2 chairs, and what you're trying to do is drop candy canes on it. And the person that can drop and actually catch the most candy canes will win. And it is harder than it looks. You have to be careful because sometimes when you drop one, the others bounce off. So you have to be really careful. The next game is Catch the Gingerbread Man. For this, you need cookies. They're supposed to be gingerbread man shaped. Our dollar store didn't have those. I just grabbed some ginger snaps, but the little Teddy Grahams or anything ginger man shape would be best, but we just use ginger snap for ours. What you do is you start with one on your forehead and try to get it to your mouth first. The person that gets theirs to their mouth to eat it, that catches the gingerbread man first, wins. And trust me, this is so much harder than it looks. Seventh Minute to Win It game is Snowman Stack. All you need for this are a bunch of large marshmallows. Now, the point of this game is to stack as many snowmen as possible. The person that gets the most wins. But the first 1 or 2 are easy, but they start to tip and topple over and it gets harder. So, whoever gets the most wins.
You're only supposed to be able to use one hand to do this.
Next Minute to Win It game is Jingle Bell Juggle. What you need for supplies needed for this are popsicle sticks and small jingle bells. Simply stick the popsicle stick in your mouth, and with one hand, you try to put as many jingle bells on your popsicle stick as you can. Try to balance as many as you can. The person that gets the most without dropping all of them wins. The 9th Christmas Minute to Win It game is Rudolph Race. For this game, you will need some Vaseline, red pom-poms, and some paper. This is kind of like pin the tail on the donkey. You'll put a bunch of Vaseline on your nose, be generous, and without using your hands, you'll dip your nose and get as many pom-poms over to the paper. And this is supposed to be Rudolph. You're putting Rudolph's nose on. And the person that gets the most Rudolph noses on the paper wins. There is another version of this that we tried out using ribbon, 1 pom-pom, and Vaseline. We glued the pom-pom to the ribbon, stuck the ribbon in your mouth, put Vaseline on your nose, and then tried to toss up and get the pom-pom to land on your nose, but not a single one of our kids succeeded with it, so we liked the other version more. The last Christmas Minute to Win It game we did was bobbing for candy canes. For this, all you need is a bowl with a bunch of individual candy canes in it. You start with one candy cane in your mouth, and you try to fish for more candy canes. You're bobbing for those candy canes, pulling them out one at a time, and the person that gets the most out in that 60 seconds is the winner. We hope you enjoyed these games as much as our family did. And if you are interested in seeing how we stick to our Christmas budget and how much we spend on our kids for Christmas, check out my next videos coming soon. Thanks so much. See you in the next video.